Yo, what's up, YouTube? This is Dirty, and this is going to be a real quick update. It seemed like Nintendo is rumored to be buying Sega. Yes, that's right. The good old Sega from the 80s and the 90s. That's what it looks like it's about to be. For right now, just a rumor, but you never know. If Nintendo does this, kudos to them. You know, they're going to have a lot of exclusives to a lot of games. Old games as well from, Sega Master System, Sega Genesis, Dreamcast, Game Gear, Sega Saturn. They're just going to have a bunch of titles, you know what I'm saying? We all know that Sega also did, a couple of games they did was, Sonic, of course. You got Sonic already on Nintendo system and other consoles as well. But you have Sonic, you have Shinobi, you have Shining Force, you have, what else did they do? That was it Crazy Taxi? I think they did Crazy Taxi. Who else did they do? What is that fighting game? Streets of Rage. They did Streets of Rage. Did Golden Axe, Ultra Beast, Fantasy Star, and I mean the list goes on. Daytona USA, Outrun, so they did a lot of games. And if Nintendo actually pull this off, we all know how Nintendo is with their games. It's always quality over, quantity, or even rushing out a game, just to have it on the market, for people to play. So, I mean, that's very, very good. The last Sonic game that was actually good to me was probably the last Sonic Generations. Sonic Generations was pretty cool on the Xbox 360. And I think Sonic Colors on the DS was pretty good too. So, I mean, we did have some Sonics that was, garbage. I hate to say it, wasn't all that hot. But if this rumor turns out to be true, oh man, that's just great for Nintendo. I mean, they was rivals back in the 80s and 90s. You can't do this on Nintendo. Genesis does what Nintendo don't. You know how much I hated that commercial? Like, I really hated that commercial because, I had the NES. But I didn't have the Genesis at that time. But I did, eventually get one. And I love the Genesis just like the NES and the Super NES. But yeah, this is just a quick update. They may be doing it. You see that Nintendo actually went and got Bayonetta. And Bayonetta was actually canceled from Sega. They didn't have the funding, I guess. So Nintendo said, hey, we'll publish it exclusive to Nintendo Wii U. So maybe that was the stepping stone. You never know. I think the game Shining Star is actually being pulled off of YouTube right now. So if people got, footage of Shining Star, it's being pulled off websites and even YouTube. So maybe that's a hint that Nintendo is about to buy them or brought them already, or maybe there's a game in the work, Shining Star. So you never know, people. But if this rumor is true, kudos to Nintendo and Sega for coming together. Two big companies that rival back in the 80s and 90s. They did their thing. Now they're coming together and just bring out some cool games. I mean, I know that's what I want. I want some cool games to play and enjoy, gaming. Everything don't have to be, you know what I'm saying, super high graphic, realistic looking. I mean, I can look out my window and see realistic, you know. But hey, just bring the games, and I hope this rumor is true. This is Dirty. I'm out. Just a quick news update. Peace. Oh yeah, and I'm also eating my Cocoa Pebbles. Got that Cocoa Puffs. Peace out, YouTube.